TG, obviously 12 months into your time at West Tigers, how did you find the first year?
It was pretty enjoyable. It was everything I expected and more. I think the growth we've made as a team made things enjoyable, and the boys' willingness to improve and to achieve goals has been awesome.
Obviously you only came to the club after Christmas, so kind of had only part of a pre-season. Was that difficult to get settled at all then?
I don't think so. I think pre-Christmas is sort of mostly physically training and getting fit for the season. So I had a pretty good off-season, pre-season at South, and I had a heap of running under my belt. So when I got to the Tigers, it was pretty much just learning the plays and getting to know the boys. So it was pretty easy, to be honest.
You've always kind of been able to play big minutes in your career. How did you kind of feel you went at that in 2016?
Yeah, I think it's something that I enjoy, is playing longer minutes. Probably in today's game with the lower reserves, it probably gives us an opportunity to run some guys that blood them into first grade and that sort of stuff. So I'm not sure if that's what my role will be in 2017, but I look forward to it if it is.
A big finish to the year from the team, obviously a bit of momentum and kind of coming within one win of the finals. As one of the more experienced guys in a young team, what do you think the squad kind of takes from that year?
I think it's just belief. I think there's a lot of hype and talk about us as a young group, but in saying that, I think we showed ourselves and we showed the outside world that it's not just hype and talk. We can actually do it, and I think we've got to learn from it. And we're one game away, and there's a lot of games there where we just dropped and probably lost concentration. But moving forward, I think it's a massive positive, and just belief is probably what we got out of it.
Your combination with Woodsy was a real kind of strength for the club during the year. How did you find working with him again?
Yeah, I think probably the best thing I got out of Woodsy is off the field, how relaxed he is, and the balance he's got with life. So I take a lot out of that, and it's always good to play with world-class props, that's for sure.
Two former teammates, I guess, now here at West Tigers for you, Elijah Taylor and Jamal Idris. E.T., firstly, you spoke when he first came how big he would be, and you were right. What did you make of his transition to the club?
Yeah, I think, I wasn't too sure the circumstances that he was under at Penrith, but when I seen that he wasn't getting utilised in first grade, I thought it was crazy, and he would be a massive asset to the Tigers, and I sort of sold the club to him on the basis that how enjoyable I felt it was, how good the coaching staff were, and the bunch of fellas that were here as well, and he bought into it and came here and added so much to us. I think he was one of the reasons we were pushing for the 8, that's for sure.
And Jamal, you've spent kind of 6 weeks with him now in pre-season training. What's it been like being back around him?
Yeah, it's been awesome. We were locker buddies at Penrith, so it's also awesome to have a familiar face around, and it's the fittest I've seen him for a long time, and his head's clear and he's really enjoying things, so hopefully 2017 will be massive for him.
150 games for you last year and plenty of experience. What did you make of some of the debutants that came in, guys like JJ, Josh Allier? What did you make of their performances?
Yeah, I think the debutants are getting a whole lot better. I think 10 years ago you probably come into the game and you take a few years to get into it, but them two guys come straight into our team, and Jacob Little as well, and just put in and added to the team straight away. It's not like they were passengers or we were carrying them. That's for sure. They put into what we were doing, and massive asset for us moving forward.
The more years you kind of play in your career, is it difficult to keep setting new goals for yourself?
I don't think so. I sort of moved from Penrith to South, and then from South to here, and each was a new challenge. And coming here and playing with a young group, it's really enthusiastic, and they rub off on you. So I'm just enjoying it. I feel like I'm a young guy again, so it's been good.
And I guess then, mate, off the back of that, then how are you approaching 2017? What's it got in store for Tim Grant?
I'm just approaching it like every other year, just enjoying playing footy, and it's the world's best job. So just compete and win footy games. That's when we enjoy it the most.